snow. It didn't snow that much last night, but it's gonna keep snowing today. My muddy boots on. This is gonna be a challenge. This is not coffee. This is fermented scratch. I don't know that I talked about this. I ferment my chicken scratch with milk kefir. So we have milk kefir greens. Oh, I don't have a second. So yeah, we have milk kefir greens that sometimes we use a lot for ourselves and sometimes we don't. So what I do when we are not using it for ourselves is I take that overflow and I incorporate it into the chicken feed, mostly to ferment and soften their scratch greens. Ooh, nothing beats wet boots. Okay. Now how to figure out how to get everything down there. Scratch. Feed in the bottom. Calcium. Unplug the fence. Okay. I need my hands now, but it is snowing in Tennessee. My kids are so excited. They haven't woken up yet. I thought they would wake up like Christmas morning and be like looking out the window. But they haven't woken up yet, so I'm trying to do the chickens before they wake up. 2 gallons of water today with molasses and a little apple cider vinegar just to help give them a little extra electrolytes. I boarded up some of the coop with a little cardboard. I made sure to give them some top ventilation. You can't see it, but there's a little slit. There's a little slit on the front end side, and then there's a bigger slit on the back end side. Okay, chickies. Come on. Hey, girls. It's their first snow. It's their first snow. Hey, chickies. So it's going to be -4 tomorrow. The low is going to be -4 in East Tennessee. I don't know how I feel about that. Hey, chickies, come on. Hey, chickies. Hey, chicks. I guess they're not excited to eat this morning. Oh, wait. A little bit more. Hey, chicks. Maybe I shouldn't have thrown their food on the ground this morning. I'm going to actually feed them several times today. I don't know if they know how they feel about the snow yet, but I'm going to keep some food in the coop as well. Trusty windshield wiper. Squeegee. I always tell when it's warm enough in there because their poop isn't frozen. Poop bucket. All right, it looks pretty warm in there. I have extra pine straw. That I think I'm going to hold off on spreading until tonight. See how wet it gets down here. All right. Scratch. I'm gonna put some of their scratch over here. Hey, chickies. Okay, some fresh for them. Then their calcium. Get grit. And then I try to keep this under there so it stays dry. They have a little bit of cover on this side, like I was saying, those are the wheels. Yeah, it's, I'll show still shots of this, but the top part is beautiful. It has ventilation up there. It has also, I put a ventilation hole on the top. And then the bottom cover, once the bitter cold goes away, the bottom cover will come off. Once the warm weather comes back, or the warmer weather, all of the tarp will come off, and we will reassess. We'll reassess the situation in the spring of like how we can better house them. Let's check if there's any eggs. Oh, one egg. One egg. That's what we're gonna take with us. Put it in my pocket. I don't want to get a pocket omelet. All right, ladies. All right, so we're going to take this over the edge. All right, I'll be taking all that stuff back with me. Yeah, poop bucket, extra poop bucket, which is frozen. Oh, this is the front. I don't know if you can see the front side of our property. We get a lot of water that drains. It looks like it's coming from under the road. I don't know if we have a drainage, if there's a drainage pipe there, but we get a lot of water that runs. And then this is like our property line on the side where our neighbors are, that has the trench that the water pretty much drains into. So we don't get flooding in our front yard. We also have a creek all the way to the back. We have all that tree line back there, and the creek separates us from there's a, I don't know if it's a farm. I don't know if they have horses or what they have, but they have a pretty big property. Yeah, they have a pretty big property back there. Let's start picking this stuff up. Whoopsies. Okay, so we'll see how they fare during the day. I'll be checking on them. My husband actually went to work today. We'll see if he stays out there all day. He took the truck, so the kids and I are home snowed in. All right, let me see. I'm gonna get these shoe covers off, which are plastic bags. I have coop boots. They actually have chickens on them, chicken yard boots, but it gets real muddy on our property, so let's see if I can get some of this mud off. Okay, here's the trick. Getting my boots off and getting in the house. If I can do this. Oh my god, this is super hard. Now there's mud all by the door. Calcium bath, and then get a kitchen mug. All right, I'll keep checking on the birds through the day and see how they do. I'm gonna check on the kids and the baby. Oh, wet. Anybody up? Everybody is still sleeping. It is 8 o'clock. My kids were so excited last night we're from New York, so when my kids heard that it was going to snow and there was going to actually be accumulation, they got so excited. I actually expected some of them to be up, but alas, none of them are up yet. So I'm going to get some stuff done. Maybe start breakfast. I have coffee made. Just the usual mom things. Water bottle in our waterer. Hey! It's snowing! I can't believe it's snowing in Tennessee. Come here, babies. Ham, egg, and cheese. One thing I should have done this morning, which I didn't, was put a salt water bottle and make sure it's closed. Okay, so I have a 1/4 cup of salt and water in the bottle, and we're gonna plop it in there and hope that things don't freeze. I should have brought some more water, but I'll do that later. The thing I don't like about these waters is you sometimes can over tighten the top, especially when it's cold. Oh, I gotta bring their almost lost their feed thing. Oh wow, I gotta think, Candice, think. Leave that upside down. Bring that back to the house. Take this guy. I always forget to put the cap on the bottom too. It's like a big mistake I always make. I either under tighten the lid and then the water spills out the side of the trough, or I over tighten the lid. Oh yeah, they're eating some good sourdough, some pastured eggs of theirs. Where's Shelly? Shelly! Shelly's over there. There's Shelly. Oh, their little tushies are wet. Shelly, why are you so wet? Let's troop back up to the house. Their run on the bottom looks pretty dry. I'm gonna have to put some extra pine in there later. I'm very worried about the moisture when it freezes tomorrow. All right, back up to the house. Kind of converted over to like a slush. Slush flakes. And the coop is very slushy. Well, the chicken yard is very slushy. The coop is starting to get damp under there. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to lay the wood chips down later. Yeah, go inside, go. All right, I'm gonna go before they end up getting all wet. Yeah, that one's fluffing up her feathers right now. Yeah, that's basically, ooh, we've got some snow in our Snow in my hair, snow in my eyelashes. It is nice to see the snow, I'm not gonna lie. Being a New Yorker, like, you're just used to this several times a year. And since we've been in Tennessee, we have not had any snow. We've been here a year and a half, so the kids have been enjoying it. I'm not enjoying this part of it, the part with the animals and the, you know, wetness and the worry and all that, but I think they'll be fine. It's just chicken mom nerves, right? Okay, all right, I'm going out to do the last chicken check of the night to lock them up and to give them some food. Where are they gonna put their chicken feed now? Oh, I put their chicken feed outside. Okay, so it's getting really cold out. It's only gonna go down to 18 tonight, like compared to tomorrow, but that's a lot colder than it's been. And the ground is really wet. Their bedding's a little wet, but I'm going to save the shavings until tomorrow so that they'll have really, really dry bedding when it's brutally cold.